Welcome everybody to Bucket to Boots.
Oh, wow, that's an opening. So, we're actually official now that Bucket to Boots is a thing.
Yep.
Uh, because of that, I guess we should actually talk about what we're going to be doing today. So, I made a new costume that I was going to be wearing all throughout 2019, and being the special boy that I am, it doesn't fit inside my suitcase, and it can't come to Halo Outpost Discovery in Philadelphia. So Daisy, although wonderful and I love her, 3D printed armor does not fit in a suitcase very well. So I want
And
to build something new.
Spartan armor in general is pretty beefy.
Yeah, it takes like a 200-liter container to put everything, and shipping that would just be stupid. So group build again. Uh, I want to build something that we don't really see much of, because most people go for the cool things like the ODSTs or the Spartans because they're kind of the main characters. I want to go and build the UNSC Army guys, just the generic guys from Halo Reach. So, uh, just going by that,
And I love the idea. I'm not going to be able to go to Halo Outpost Discovery, but I still like the idea of having a costume that's not super bulky. It's easy to transport. And I'm not going to be building it for me either. I'm going to be building it for my roommate because it's an easy build. And now I'll be able to have somebody that can cosplay Halo with me. So I'm pretty excited.
yeah, dragging him into Halo costuming is not going to be an easy task, but I mean, we might as well start with something super cool.
Yeah, we're just gonna up the cool factor. He'll get on board.
Yeah, and I mean, it's Reach, so the customization is there, like instantly. Just take your pick of what sort of style character you want to do, and then build on it from there.
Yeah, and even just today, we learned that these costumes can get deployed, and I'm gonna try to get him deployed too. So I see that you've gone already to the Halopedia site, and that's a great place to start if you want to be factual and only go off of concept art or in-game references.
Yeah,
So
this is
go ahead.
pretty much like my go-to for like, does this actually make sense? Because when you go into Halopedia, it's got, oh, hey, look, there's a list of battles all along the side. Like, if this group didn't exist somewhere in the lore, I'd be like, nah, that's not worth it. Screw it, throw it away. But
Yeah,
because I'm just building a generic Mook, we've got a bit of room to work with and take a look and see what actually we want to do.
yeah, there is a lot of variety.
Um, Because, I mean, if you look here on the first row alone, there's concept art for both, like, the generic trooper that you're bound to see in the game, both male and female, some pilots, and a few other things.
So
So,
what did you type in on that site?
uh, I honestly just searched UNSC Army because creativity is not necessarily my strong point, I guess. So,
All right,
I
but
mean,
no, you found it though. I mean, that's a whole page about the what we're building.
yeah, and like, this is just some concept art for a few different variations of the same armor. Um, it kind of gives us a good idea of what we're looking to build. It's not necessarily what ended up in the final game, but the design is there. So
Yeah,
there's a few different things. I don't know if you have the same image up.
I do.
Okay. Um, but it's got the look that's definitively Halo and Halo Reach, specifically with all the pouches and the tactical attachments. So I'm gonna save this one and just move that elsewhere so that you don't need to see my terrible file organization. So Uh,
No, we definitely want to build a catalog of reference images.
yeah. And I mean, everything that we find here today, we can help people up on the different build threads on the forum.
Yeah.
Um,
So just real quick, what we're doing today in this episode, we're going to be showing you the process of how we go ahead and plan a character, research a character, plan the build. We're going to be doing all that. You can apply this to any character, but once we're done, we'll go ahead and get all that information together and give it in a package on the 405th website. That way you can find it a lot faster to build it and catch up with us.
yeah, breaking the fourth wall. This is all for everyone out there in internet space to have the easy step up and kind of avoid the pain that we had doing all the hard research. Um,
I think it's fun.
yeah, it's honestly probably my favorite part aside from painting. Uh, cool. So there's a few different variations here. That's looking like something good. Has a bunch of different weapon variants, different helmets.
Definitely a lot of helmets.
Uh, they even have different types of armor. There's male and female. They have
Yep.
different attachments, so that's a really good one.
Image quality isn't super great, but it does give a quick
That's not.
visual representation of the differences.
Yeah, it doesn't have the turnaround, but it shows you a few different spots where they put different markings on their armor.
Mm.
It looks like they have rank insignia and a few different other things. So, medical core on this one. A whole bunch of different good stuff.
I like to get as close up of shots as I can. There's a couple there where they're real close up to the characters.
Like this one that's just described as a female UNSC Army soldier
Yep,
or
that
a
one.
UNSC Army sergeant.
Yeah, I like the one of the guy crouching.
The guy crouching.
UNSC Army Trooper in combat.
The unit takes aim. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I see.
Yep.
In combat. Okay, so this is another guy that looks like he's medic.
Yep.
I think he's got the trauma pack on his side.
Oh yeah.
And then I can't tell exactly what that is on the back below his backpack, but it could be a Magnum with the red little nubbin.
Huh.
I guess we'll have to see where they holster weapons. But definitely save that. I'm just straight up going to Google and seeing what they have.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, hey, look, stuff from Infinite. Fan art. I mean, there might even be some other costumes in here. There's Halo 4. Yeah, let's narrow the search down a little. UNSC Army, and then I'm just going to say Halo Reach.
And the specific type of outfit we're making, they call a battle dress uniform, or shortened to a BDU.
Okay. Let's try
Definitely.
that. Halo Reach BDU. I swear I can type. Well, that's a picture of a Marine's butt. There we go. That's actually really helpful because it shows how the strapping for the legs and the different pockets are on. So, although I clicked on it because it was a butt and it was funny, that's really helpful because it shows pouches and strapping.
Yeah. Those thigh straps are a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to go in and scale and figure out what size webbing we'll need.
Yeah.
Another interesting thing with this image specifically is you can see that it's flat on the back of those panels on the thighs. So it's not like they're cases or anything, it's just a thick armor plate.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
You could convert the thighs into a holder though.
Yeah, do like just a narrow pouch that you can use for your cell phone or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a few different character models in there. Halo CE stuff. Let's see Halo Reach Marine,
Okay.
because not everyone's quite as specific as we are. Here's a really good one that has all the different helmets.
Oh, definitely save that.
Yeah. And I don't know if everyone that's in the army is completely bald. We'll find out. But it also shows a few different helmet attachments, so looks like there's a few different points for lights and night vision goggles, and probably some sort of binocular for a sniper.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here's the good stuff. Official Bungie concept art.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that stamp.
So there's, oh, that's really low poly. Here's an interesting one. I think this, is that the jump pack that they use? Oh, Duke, check this one out, if you can see my screen.
Yeah.
It shows the different layers that the actual armor has.
Oh yeah. The black and the tan.
Yeah, so it looks like it has the hard armor layer and then a sort of softer layer that's the black or the dark green.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably some sort of secondary vest on top of the cloth.
Yeah. So you could make that black part out of foam, like a lot of people do that for the Spartans. But if you were trying to save space, less foam, you could make it out of cloth.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with a sewing machine, so that might be the way I go.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a kind of like a catcher's chest piece, how it's got like a little bit of padding inside of it.
Yeah, based on that spine panel on the third image on the right-hand side, there it could be some sort of sport armor.
Hmm.
Um, because I've
I think
seen
they
different
call,
hockey chest pads that have things like that.
okay. Yeah, I think they call that little thickness the part that you put inside interfacing. It's kind of, it's not foam, it's like cotton, but in a sheet.
Well, here's a few.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so that other one I don't think is a jump pack because this guy is one of the Bullfrog ODSTs from the midpoint of the game.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a jump pick. For the Marines, I've seen two backpacks. One just a standard, has kind of like a shell over top of it,
Okay.
and then I've seen one that's a radio backpack and it has a wire coming out.
Oh, is this official Halo concept art? I can't tell. Oh, here's a good one. Let's go to Reddit. What's your favorite Marine soldier design? Concept art, motherload. Holy cow. Action figures. Oh, McFarlane Toys put out one. I wonder. Yeah, check this out. I'm already on Amazon, but you can definitely see that there's multiple layers on these guys. And look at that
Yeah,
winning smile.
nice. Buying action figures when you start a build is actually a really good way to motivate yourself through the whole build and have a great thing that you can really look at the details.
That's what I did with my first ODST. I spent
Nice.
way too much on a knockoff toy from McFarlane, and I mean, oh, that's 93 pounds. Ugh. Why am I on British Amazon? Okay, I'm on Amazon.co.uk, but I mean, that's a good image to keep flying around.
Okay, I sent you in a Facebook message more of that image that you were looking at earlier.
Oh, rock on. I will save that, and then I will open it. Uh, I got way too many tabs open here right now. Don't mind me. Uh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay, so this shows, I guess, a few different specialized units.
yeah, and it's got that bungee stamp on it too.
Oh, yeah, that means it's good right there. If I wasn't in Photo Viewer, I'd be in Paint and just circling the big Bungie logo. Certified good stuff. But, uh, yeah, it looks like a bunch of different specializations. Because that guy has military police on an armband. And
Yep.
then obviously a pilot and an ODST on the far side. But there's a few different, like,
Every single one of them has a different camo color too, which
yeah.
is a designation in the army of what your position is.
And almost all of them have a different actual, like, shoulder pad of some sort.
Yep.
And the boots. So we got a lot of good variety going on there. Hmm. All right. Uh, I saved some of the photos from in the game. So,
That that looks pretty accurate to those drawings. Like
yeah.
number 3, he
Num
has a face mask almost identical to that guy's face mask, except he has sunglasses on.
yeah. And then I had this image here.
Yep.
So I don't see any with face masks and glasses, but I mean, we might be able to find more variations. Because, I mean, the helmet attachments might be separate from the other parts. Like, this guy here, he has the little, I guess, Google Glass type thing. Um, and then he has some sort of padding on the cheeks, and then the one on the right has a full, like, chin guard.
Okay.
So there's a few variations in there.
There's one that has a full visor, so
Yeah.
that he's probably more of a space soldier guy. He can probably go
Yeah.
colder and stuff.
It's really weird though, because it doesn't look like he has any connection outside of the helmet. It's just like, here's a full mask, hold your breath. So that might be one to look into. I would not go out into the cold confines of space just with a helmet on.
Next one looks like he had a GoPro attachment on his helmet.
Oh, the little mount.
Yeah.
Yeah, put night vision goggles on your bucket.
Yeah. And so the next one there is the medic.
Yeah. Yeah, so that might just be this guy.
Yep. The bottom corner guy, that he has the same similar kind of hat as the concept art.
Yeah, he's got the generic hat that Sergeant Johnson has.
Yeah, Sergeant Johnson. And the number 5 in the lineup has a hat similar to that. Not sure what the green.
Yeah,
It almost looks illuminated.
yeah, I don't know. Um, Here, I'm just gonna do a random Google. Because it could be something like an IR patch for identifying friends.
Mm.
I don't know. Don't mind me, just going crazy. Because they all have it except for the ODST.
Really? What?
The pilot has one that looks
On his
like it's,
chest right here?
yeah. Then the sergeant type guy has one on each shoulder, one on his hat, and then one on his leg.
I think that's a light. In the in-game shots, the thigh one, all of the thighs
Oh,
have a. I think it's a light,
yeah, you're right.
green light.
And then the in-game shot, he has one on the helmet.
Yeah.
So that matches up to the concept art there.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's like a power indicator, because the helmets have equipment. So maybe the green light means the equipment's functioning properly.
You know, it'd be fun. Putting a helmet fan inside, and then like it's a power indicator of, oh, my fan's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
that's actually helpful.
all right. Fun project right there.
We're doing lights.
Yeah, we're adding lights just to show that, yeah, I'm cold in here. Don't worry. My cooling fan's still going. Uh, cool. So I'd say this concept art's fairly close to what we see in game.
Yeah, I'm getting excited. Let's try to find some files.
All right. Uh, I'm gonna stop looking longingly at this lineup of folks because ideas. Uh,
Close all those windows.
yeah, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just killing tabs. Furious clicking. I'm keeping the toys open though.
So while he's doing that, we're going to go to 405th.com
Hey, look, I'm there.
and go to the armory.
All right, you're guiding me.
You do have to have an account to be able to view the armory and download the stuff.
All right. Luckily, I have an account. It's like 4 years old. It's okay.
Okay.
All right. Halo Reach.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good start.
Lots of stuff.
UNSC. That's a good filter to add because we're not building any aliens today.
Yeah.
And there's a Marine and an Army, so I will open both of those. And an ODST because cool.
I'm going to apologize now for the noise. I'm at my work and it's a grinding shop, so there's some grinding going on.
I'm gonna apologize for my noise. I don't know if you can hear anything right now, but in advance, there's loud children next door. If you hear any screaming, it's not in my house. It's the neighbor's problem, not mine.
Are they okay?
They're great. 10 out of 10. All right. I got the army files open here. And we've...
Three different file extensions that we're looking for. PDO means that it's for Pepakura program, or also Hammersmith.
and there's a bunch of things here that say foam, which makes me happy.
But they're BMP, which is a bitmap, so that's just a picture.
That is not scalable.
Not really.
All right.
Well, with a little time and effort.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we'll rely on those, but we can dig around and see what we can find that's actually scalable.
There's definitely a chest there. has a
That's
picture.
that's the one right there.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and download the zip file.
Downloading.
That pulls everything. For those of you that haven't done this before, you have to do it all in one packet.
And I'm gonna jump into a little program that I like. Uh, I like ArmorSmith, and don't don't be afraid of the weird noodly body. Um, this is what I'd look like if I had no features and was a boring brown tan color. Um, do we have a tutorial for scaling an avatar in ArmorSmith on the 405th right now?
I don't believe there's any tutorials for ArmorSmith though.
All right, that sounds like something that we should do. Maybe I'll do that later on today.
Okay.
Yeah, look for that thread on the 405th.
And so this is a paid program, but it is very helpful. There's
Uh,
no other program that lets you put multiple files on one figure and scale all the files so that you can see what they all look like.
yeah. Uh, import. Let's hide my file system again because it's chaos.
And what did you use to extract the zip file that you downloaded from the site?
Uh, I think I have 7-zip on this computer. I might have WinRAR. I don't know.
Okay. I use WinRAR.
Did you pay
It's,
for WinRAR?
it's an evaluation version.
Oh, so you have the free version that everyone has. Excellent.
Yeah.
Uh, and BDU chest. Awesome. Uh, well, all right. Apparently it's rotated 90 degrees. That's cool. I should tell it to rotate. And
Start a checklist of the armor files that I want to use. Instead of scaling my files right now, I'm just going to watch you and kind of keep tabs on what I want to build.
okay. Well,
So
do you have an ArmorSmith profile for your roommate?
I do.
Okay, sweet. Um, I didn't really scale it at all yet. I just moved it, and it looks like it's a pretty good fit. But there is some thickness. So I'm gonna scale it up just a little bit.
For thickness of foam?
Yes, sir. Because there's nothing more fun than making a nice costume and then finding out it doesn't fit.
Mm-hmm. I like to click back and forth between the avatar and a reference image a lot to say, okay, does the chest piece go to the middle of his shoulder? Does it go to the edge of his shoulder? Does it go to his collarbone? Does the piece go to the bottom of the pants or the belt? So looking at the page,
they all have stuff in front of, because the shoulder width looks fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it comes to the edge of their shoulder, like where their armpit is, basically, in a straight line up.
Yeah, and looking at, where's that image? We got a lot of images saved. I'm not going to open up the butt one because it looks like they separate. So you can get a little bit of wiggle room by making the back piece separate from the shoulders and the strapping that goes down to the front.
See, I was looking though at the top where the edge, the furthest outer edge of the armor.
Oh, okay, the brown section.
Does it line up with his armpit? It almost now seems like it's a little bit more inward than his armpit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. because I'm gonna point at the screen and it does nothing for you. I just realized that.
I can
Um,
see. I can see the pointer.
the
Oh, you mean with your
yeah,
hand?
yeah, this isn't gonna help. I'm just
No.
gonna do the stereotypical 60-year-old pointing at the screen, like making cringe. But if you follow the line of the outermost reaches of the like chest panel,
Hmm.
it kind of falls in line with the sides. So that line traces down. So it might actually need to be scaled back down.
Yeah, I think just a little bit, but because of the thickness of foam, you might be good.
Yeah. Uh,
I've not made many costumes, but I've noticed that smaller is better for mobility.
for mobility, yeah. For comfort, eh.
Yeah.
Um, but it looks like it fits at the neck and sits on the shoulders okay.
Mhm.
Uh, it's just that section for the abs.
Do you mind if I stare at your butt for a minute?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
I
You can see
noticed,
the weird armorsmith butt.
I noticed in that drawing on the side profile, the bottom of the crotch piece lines up with the kind of bottom bubble of his butt.
Oh, oh. I see what you're going for there.
And it looks like you got
So,
it right there.
butt.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for admiring my armorsmith mannequin butt.
You're welcome.
Uh, if that gets us through this, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm good with the torso. Uh, and then everything else in here is all not armorsmith compatible. So, gone. Get out of here, UNSC Army. Marine.
Marine, yeah. So,
We got a chest, a helmet, and a shin.
okay.
Those are two of the things that we need. One of them we already got. So,
I
download.
think that shin file is the right one. It looks weird right now, but that's the back of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was saying we already have the chest, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Two new
All right,
things onto the pile.
we're gonna download that one and
And
import it.
extracting. Let's import some stuff.
So on things I gotta build, everyone has a chest, so you gotta do that.
And you can't not have a helmet.
You can't not? What?
You gotta have the helmet. It's cool.
All right, it is pretty cool. But there were some that just had hats.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna make a helmet. Gotta put it on the shelf.
Yeah. All right, so next is the helmet.
I got a helmet on him.
Nice.
That seems like it's. Let's go back to that reference image. It seems to follow the profile of the skull, and
There's a brick
then the
board.
side fins sit just in front of the ears.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not bad.
Yep.
I mean, at this rate, we're gonna get away without scaling anything. I don't know if that's a good thing. Personally, I'm scared.
I think most people scale the files initially for an average sized person, but you do have to be careful.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're scaled for these Spartans.
Yeah. When I was building my Spartan 3, it was something.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's a lot of room,
Yeah.
and I got a fairly normal sized head.
And we got thickness of foam.
Yeah. So, 10 millimeter foam, 8 or 10, depending on whatever I get.
Yep.
Cool. Shin. That one seems like a good thing to attach. Shin.
Can we go back to our lineup of those drawn guys?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. Most of them got shins.
Yeah.
I lied. Two of them have shins.
Yeah,
That's not
two of
most.
them. And it's the same thing that I saw when I was going through game references. Most of the guys you meet don't have the shins, but they are pretty cool looking.
But the pilot's got space boots, and he might be a convict because he's got some sort of lock.
I thought he had an ankle bracelet
Yeah.
too.
Sorry, sir, you're not allowed to leave the confines of the base until you get your drinking sorted out.
It looks like in his lineup, some of them don't have knees or shins at all. Some of them have knees.
All right, I'm going to some game references here. We go back to this guy. Yeah, he doesn't have knee pads. He's just got pants.
Yep. And then even the ones that have shins also have the knees.
This in-game shot, it just looks like he's got what I use for skateboarding.
Yeah, some kind of just knee pad that.
And then the ODST just has that, and then it looks like the shin.
That looks like the shin in the concept drawing. There's the round shin, or the round knee over top of the cap,
Yeah.
and then.
So the fourth guy in the lineup is super safe.
Yep.
Okay.
And the ODST on the far right has it too.
And then going back to these McFarlane toys, he's just got shin pads. He's got nothing.
Okay.
Except points of articulation. And then these guys have both.
Is your character going to have the shins?
Yeah, I'm going to make the shins.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make it.
I mean, if we just did I'm just going to make the chest, and I'm going to buy a hat. 2-part series, we're done.
Yeah.
Call it there.
We got to build it.
Super informative. We're building shins. Sorry for bumping the mic. Hydration. It's important. Okay. I'm going to put a shin on my guy.
Sweet.
Now, here's a question. It's got a little toe thingy there.
Yep, boot cover.
Is there a boot cover that actually covers the toe, or is it just...
No. It just covers, thankfully, it actually covers the shoelaces.
Oh, nice.
So you can wear regular boots and they look like space boots.
How high up the calf do these sit, though? That's the important question. Oh, I guess the knee is entirely exposed, and we need that extra knee section.
So, right there on that picture you zoomed in on, if you drew a circle of the knee pad, the gray part, the bottom of that circle would touch the top of your middle piece of your shin. Because your shin doesn't have that winged thing.
Yeah, so I need to scale this just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess it needs to go a bit higher because Armor Smith is weird about feet.
Yeah, the further you go on limbs, it gets a little bit wonky.
Yeah, it gets a bit dicey, but...
That looks good, though. You don't want it too big either, because then it'll just be flopping around on you.
Yeah, and I'd want to pressure fit it so that I don't have to do strapping, because lazy. And we'll mirror it because that looks cool. Awesome.
All right, that knee thing is bugging me, though.
That knee thing?
You're missing
Oh, yeah, we don't have the knee thing.
We need to figure out what that wing thing is.
What the heck, 405th?
To vanity.
No, one sec. Is there anything in the ODST one?
Oh, okay.
Nope, just a helmet. Okay.
Okay.
That was quick.
So Halo Reach has an awesome program I know Turbo knows about called Halo Vanity that lets you look at all the armor types in the game without having to unlock them.
Yeah. Okay. I will open up another thing. Where are we at?
Yeah, so we'll need a reference image of the knee and then Vanity.
I'm going to go into Vanity. And because... Hey, look. There we go. Here's the download page. But we'll put a link in the thing. Halo Vanity. File system, go. Alright. So we're looking for knees. Hey, look. Knee guards.
And I'm sending you reference photos now so you can click them easier.
FJ Para default? Where's the... You sent me a reference photo. I'll pay attention to the things you're saying.
The second one I think is better.
Oh, that's a good reference photo. Uh, okay. That's a good image of a knee.
So it definitely has the wings on the top, which 3 of them have that.
But it's got the notch out at the base. So, Gungnir.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
FJ Para, when you put it on the mannequin in the
oh,
vanity,
it's the side wings are wrong.
yeah, and it's super tall.
Yeah.
And the default one is too small.
And it doesn't have the cutout at the bottom.
Yeah, or the right shape. Yep.
All right, Gungnir.
Finger knees.
Gungnir. Hey, we're in UNSC stuff.
I'm not gonna call it the knee because I feel like that's confusing with that round thing. So
Because there's double knees.
Yeah, it's just the shin plus Gungar.
Okay, Shin Gungnir. Gungnir knee PDO download. Oh god, all these downloads. All right. Extract.
That's the downside to the zip files.
I
We get overloaded.
got so many. It's all good.
Yeah.
And import that. No, I don't want the shoulder.
So a quick way on the 405th to find it, you just go into the armory, click the search bar at the top right corner, and type in Gungar.
Gungnir knee. There we go.
And we'll show all of them from all the games.
I just can't read, so you know. It wasn't a matter of it not being in the PDO or in the zip file. It was just I can't read.
I just, while you were doing it, I thought I'd let other people know.
Ah.
Nobody's ever done a thread explaining how to use our armory.
Oh man, did we just find another tutorial that we have to write?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been waiting
Boop. I'm just honestly playing. Here we go. That's not too bad for placement because it creates a sort of square.
Yeah, I feel like it's a width of the shin.
Because the teeth downward kind of line up with that line there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good enough for now. I will tweak it later. And the bonus is foam lets you change things slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, and for those of you that are worried that, oh, we're not using foam files, we're just scaling it right now. We're trying to see what it looks like on our body size.
And
in this case, turbos.
The files aren't too bad. I don't want tabs.
But we'll get to foam conversion on another video.
Yeah, easy. It's only a few spots. Alright, back to the costume. Cool. We got knees.
Should we work our way up?
Yeah. So back to vanity.
Yep. Again, it looks like not everybody has the thigh armor, but the ones that do have the same.
Yeah, so it's a big box with a smaller lower box that has a light and then some way of strapping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a thing though. How does it work on the back? I'm just gonna keep on zooming in on the butt for you. Okay.
Kind of weird. There's no upper strap, but there is an upper strap in the front.
Hey, look. There we go.
Yeah. So in Halo Vanity, it looks like under utility. It's called NXRA.
My only issue with Vanity is you can't rotate the character.
I know.
But
zoom in or anything.
Yeah, it's just an image. It's handy, But you
We
can't.
still got the name though, and so the name was UA/NXRA.
NXRA.
So now we can go to the armory files.
It's a utility, so that's an accessory.
Yep. Or you can type in NXRA
No.
in the search bar. Yep. We found it in the Mark V accessories.
NX. There we go. PDO file. Download. Thank God for a good internet connection.
Should we do super speed up time now?
It was like a 5-second download. It's fine.
Okay.
I've already unpacked it and importing it, and it is NXRA under the up armor.
Up armor.
Up armor. Cool. Let's attach it. Oh god, it's huge. All right.
Spartan 5 save lives.
I mean, yeah, we'll go with that. Hashtag.
Spartan 5 save lives.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. This is Army Troopers. Man, look at that.
Yeah, it's scaled to a Spartan.
It's definitely scaled for a 7-foot guy. All right. Excuse me while I shrink it a whole bunch. But how much is a bunch? From the hip down to the top of the knee pad.
Yep. Yeah, it looks right about where the belt line would go. So quite a bit higher.
All right.
Just lower than the belt line.
Ruler.
Okay.
About 25-ish in
So
height.
what were you measuring?
Oh, I was measuring from like my pocket down to just above my knee, and then comparing
just to see how big it could be.
Yeah.
And how big was it?
25-ish.
Okay, so now we're scaling
in centimeters because, you know, metric system.
So you're scaling this one up?
Yeah. Well, down from what it was.
Yeah.
31.
One thing you do have to be careful with if you're unfamiliar with armor smith.
Oh, the most important thing here is the width compared to my leg.
Yeah.
Because making it...
Up it maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Do we have a side angle view?
Is when you're scaling, if you're not aware of what you're highlighting, you can skew the scale and only scale the width and not the height.
Oh.
So when you scale, do make sure that all sides are highlighted.
I always go scale part and then uniform or non-uniform.
Okay, so that's what that is.
Yeah, I do uniform and then stretch it, and I just changed what I was doing, so Control Z. There we go.
Yep.
Put it back to where it was.
There's a little scale button at the top left. There's an icon. That's the one I use.
Yeah. I am a pleb. Don't mind me.
No, you're doing great. I just letting people at home know that it is something that can happen, and then you wonder why it came out so strange looking. I feel like it's too small still.
Well, I was looking at the this image. I guess like the main body of the box is about the width of the thigh. Yeah, it does need to be a bit bigger. You're right.
I'm gonna find one where it's guy standing up.
Guy standing up.
Yeah, I just feel like it's hard to compare it.
I'll go 30 centimeter-ish. So about a foot for you imperialist scum.
At least in the concept drawings, it definitely is very cupped. And you
Yeah,
can see the edge of that pep file is over the middle of his thigh.
yeah,
You see the wings on there? And then look at that concept art again.
yeah. It rotates around.
Yeah, the little straps there, the two little black lines.
The
They're
pose
like,
is also kind of weird because they're walking.
yeah, he is walking forward. But you can tell it's definitely wrapping around his leg.
Yeah.
I feel like they could be quite a bit bigger.
I'm just worried about what pouches I want to attach.
Yeah.
Uh, what is my scale right now in comparison? 0.67. I'm going to show you a thing that I like.
Okay.
Uh, Knife gun.
Knife gun.
Yeah, it's... I'm going to select an image of my character.
Okay.
And welcome to the chaos that is all my costumes and stuff. And we'll go, hey, this guy.
Okay.
And then do some quick math. In inches, what is 7 foot tall?
7 foot is
84?
84. Yeah.
84 inches. Okay. And then I am 5'9", which is 69. Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to figure out the scale between you and a Spartan. That's what.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
So
then,
if the file is scaled to a Spartan, and you knew that scale of you to a Spartan, then you could size the thigh piece.
yeah, and I'm using the thigh piece from Vanity,
Okay.
the location, to get that line.
Can you import another image or
I could, but you mean, eh.
that's
So a
knife gun?
yeah, knifegun.com.
Interesting.
14.85 inches on a Spartan. And if we go with a calculator, we said 84,
Yep.
60. So
9.
my scale factor is about 0.8. Basically dividing my height by the Spartan's height.
Yeah. That's what I found for me too, 82%. So you're at 0.6. I think that sounds about right, 0.8.
Yeah. Uh,
That looks better to me.
yeah, and it does give the room to wrap the strapping sections around.
Yeah. Because you want some armor on the front a little bit too.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
You convinced me, Duke. Well
Okay.
done. What's left on our hit list for armor? Just
Moving up,
the
we can do the shoulders.
shoulders?
Yeah.
Alright. This is where the choices get a bit funny. Because, oh my gosh.
All right.
We got
So,
1,
one,
2,
two,
3.
three.
3 different kinds of shoulder?
Yep. And no shoulder.
4 for the 0 option. Okay. Huh.
So I recognize one of them off the bat. That
Is
guy.
it this guy with the goggles and the balaclava mask?
Yes, his left shoulder is a gunner again.
Gugner. Alright.
We can figure it out in Vanity just to be sure.
Oh, you're right. That's the easiest way.
And his shoulder again.
Right shoulder. It's alphabetical.
Left shoulder.
You right.
Gunner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's got the weird little fin.
Yep, it's got
I,
a weird little fin.
I
And
was
it's got.
looking at this guy.
Oh, yep, no, I was
Um,
looking at the weird one.
well, this one, UA-based security,
Yep, that's
looks like
his
the
other
other one.
shoulder. So we've got Gungner for one shoulder, and what was it called? UA
Base
basic.
security. So it's an up armor. So we already downloaded that in the accessories file.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All the UA stuff is grouped together. What is that other one though? I guess we'll just have to find it. Security? No, it's not quite security. Oh well.
Let me see if I can find an in-game shot for you. I'll send it your way. Were you going to use any of those other ones? You could throw them on your mannequin.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the UA base security because I already have that folder open.
Okay.
Okay, look.
Look to find the third shoulder.
Oh man, it's Spartan sized. Alright,
Spartan armor.
yeah. We'll turn it down to about 80% and rotate it. I mean, right now we're just playing dress up,
Yeah.
but it's starting to get the idea of how everything fits together, which is cool. Oh, well, I tried.
So just a note, because I can tell already, we're going to need some kind of shoulder mount, which is the same for Spartans and most armors, ODSTs.
Yeah, if you look at the concept art, it looks like he has it bolted to the armor.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
That one doesn't look like it free floats with the arm, it just kind of is an extra collar
I
on
sent
top
you,
of his other collar.
yeah, I sent you an in-game shot of that shoulder
The other
on the
shoulder.
on the Marine.
Oh, hey, it's got a UNSC tag on it.
Yeah. So
Hey.
now you can see that there is a like a bicep armor that it's mounted on. It's black.
Oh, okay. So I guess they abandoned that idea for just strapping it from the concept art.
It looks very similar to like ODST shoulder mount.
Oh, where it's just the bell.
Yeah, just a like bell shape. Mm-hmm.
But that's definitely the base security because it's got those two hooks there.
Yep.
Um,
There's your next one.
the Gungner. Bing bong. There it is. Gungnir.
So the thing that gave it away to me is this kind of door-like clamp-looking thing right in the middle of it, where like futuristic doors have that kind of shape where they clamp together.
Star Trek
And
noises.
that other shoulder that we can't place, it has that too. It's almost exactly the same top part.
Oh, but it's got a different bottom?
It's got a different bottom on it. Yeah.
I'm going to attach this Gungnir shoulder, though, because I like it.
Okay.
It's my jam.
See, I've looked through Vanity and I can't find any shoulder that matches that even closely to me. So I think we might have to notice something.
We're going to have to bash something. Alright.
We can enlist some help of a fellow 4 or 5ther.
Yeah, we'll just have to get creative.
Yeah.
That thing that, like, early on in this video, I said, hey, I'm not that creative. Alright. That's starting to look like a guy.
Well, if anybody noticed your costume folder earlier, I think they would disagree.
Hey, what are you talking about? I don't have a costume folder. Alright. I
Yeah.
want to look at that lineup and see what we're missing. Because we got a helmet. We got two different kinds of shoulders. We got our chest. Oh. Legs, thighs. Then it's just pouches.
Yeah.
And I mean, military police has some sort of beret and a scarf. This guy's got a collar. What is that? Oh, this guy's got a knife. Okay,
Oh, nice.
I'm sold on the knife. I'm
Okay.
attaching a knife. Of course I'm gonna make a knife.
That collar is pretty strange.
Yeah. I'm
I
going to
don't think.
vanity.
Okay.
That would be in a chest attachment, maybe?
I'm thinking we might have to just freehand. It doesn't look too complicated.
No, check out collar breacher. It's pretty
Okay.
similar. Breacher is close. Collar grenadier. Oh no. That's huge. Okay.
George's chest.
Yeah. Breacher is kind of close, but then again, I don't know if anyone in the actual game uses that collar.
Hmm. I have seen thick, like real thick collar. Yeah, like that guy has like a real thick jacket type collar.
Yeah, but none of them seem to have that big goofy collar that he has. It's all
Yeah.
just, it looks like a jacket that's got a hood of some sort.
Well, remember my theory earlier with that space guy?
Of Space Guy? No.
The one with the full mask?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna type in his
Oh, I
see
see.
if it's the neck seal.
Oh, there you go. So Space Guy connects on to that backpack that I saved earlier. Yeah, that's totally what it is. Check this out.
Oh, okay.
So this is probably some sort of UAV or EVA guy.
Mm-hmm.
Jet propulsion. Fun. Alright, that's too scary for me. No, my character doesn't use that. No.
Breathing apparatuses
Yeah.
seem complex.
Uh, we are gunsloggers, so no. Not today. Maybe later. But, variety of pouches. I don't know.
So I feel like we have two directions we could go from here. We could go into the soft parts and start buying, looking to buy stuff, or we could keep on the armor and talk about the stencils and the all the emblems and stuff.
Well, I'm gonna use the talk of soft parts to bring
But
up this file again. Yeah, it's the butt. Um, the good news there is, though, that it shows we just need pants and a jacket of some sort.
yeah, camo.
Yeah.
I
Or, I
hope that.
mean, based on the lineup, it doesn't necessarily have to be camouflage.
Yeah.
I keep looking at this guy. I like him.
Yeah, it looks like he's got like a gray shirt, tan pants.
I like him.
Definitely more of an officer.
I like him. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Okay.
I think I'll look for some of that stuff. We don't need knife gun.
I'm gonna try looking for the one to his right, because I feel like that's the most basic Marine, like that you see in the game kind of character.
I'm just gonna close out a bunch of these files. The guy to his right.
To his right. Yeah.
The sort of desert.
Yeah, he seems like the one I feel like I see the most in the game.
Yeah, between him and the farthest on the left.
Yeah, more of the forest and then the sand. There's a lot of sand in Halo.
But have you considered number 5? I really like him.
No, you totally do that. I'm gonna start Google searching that camo.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna straight up just look for military surplus.
Okay, military surplus.
Military surplus BDU. Camo pants and shorts. That sounds like a good start.
Yeah, right away it comes up with jackets and pants.
Tactical pants. Vintage pants. EMS pants.
There's so many different kinds of camo.
I'm gonna go for vintage pants.
Okay.
These are on sale. That's not that great of a price for pants. But, oh, actually, these ones aren't bad because they have the same pockets, and then it looks like they have the knee pad that is in the lineup.
Paratrooper. I wonder if he is a paratrooper.
I mean, that guy's military police and he has the same pants.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, those look good.
Those are good.
I'm looking at all sorts of camos. One thing I feel like viewers should know, just real basic with camo, is that the biggest distinction between them is the country of origin. So when you see a certain type of camo, it's usually to a specific country and a specific division of the army.
Ooh, U.S. military surplus BDU. Desert. Oh, here you go.
That one looks. Is that digital? It looks digital.
I like his boots. Those are good boots. Can I buy this model's boots? Oh, you can get multicam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, urban digital. Ooh ah.
So I think what I'd do at this part, just because there's so many kinds of camo, is try to find as many screenshots as close as you can of the soldiers. I'd probably go in the game myself and zoom in on the most fabricy parts of them, which like the arms, the legs, and really get a good look at what that camo pattern is.
Oh, here you go. Check this out. $10. It's the jacket.
Nice. That's a deal.
It's
Pretty thin.
it's fairly close. It's a bit light, but
Yeah, it's pretty light. But this is concept art. Like I said, you got to go in the game and you got to really figure out what camo it is.
Woodland Digital. It's got the high collar. It's got some pockets.
And
The
I'm
only
sure
thing it's missing, though. Oh no, they don't have any Velcro. Some of them have straps on their forearms, though.
yeah, I think they all have two straps right on their forearm.
Huh.
But I bet in the game that there's more than a couple camo variants, like this
Yeah.
guy.
He keeps having different camo variants.
In the concept, not a single one of those guys is the same color camo.
No.
I'm sure that in the game there's also a variety. Play Halo Reach.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, you can get the hat. There you go. Do you want the patrol hat?
Hey, that one to the right and left of that hat. I've seen that in Halo CE.
Oh yeah, because they all have the dumb Tilly hat.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert. I don't know if we need to give a spoiler alert for Halo Reach, but Halo Reach,
Whoa, it's only 10 years old.
Halo CE take place in the same time period line. So,
And
the
most
CE,
importantly, the anniversary version, they use the same models.
Yep. That's what I was getting at. If you play the Halo CE anniversary, those Marine BDUs, they're going to be the same as the Reach one. So you're still in the build here.
Oh, I'm going Halo CE anniversary. Let's see if there's any images of the Marine with the dumb hat. Hey, look, there's the same guys. None of them have the hat, though. We're making those. There you go. It's all Mr. Chief. Alright. Pants and a jacket. Not too hard to find. Oh, look at that. There's the stupid hat for $6.
Which one is it? Oh, that's a silly one.
Yeah. Oh, check out that. Men's performance combat top. It doesn't quite have the straps, but it looks comfortable. Does it come in different colors? There you go. Here, I'll send you a link to this.
I'll send you one.
Okay, we'll trade. I mean,
Ooh,
look at this guy.
yeah. Do you feel
Oh,
like the does
oh.
the features come with it, like the chiseledness,
Um,
or are we gonna look more like this guy?
that's gonna be me just standing there.
There's the hat though.
And the knee pads.
Hmm. I feel like the coloring is off here because he's in the swamp. It looks like he's wearing gray, but I'm pretty sure he's wearing camo.
Spoilers for Halo CE that came out almost 20 years ago. That guy's gonna have a real bad time. I'm just gonna see what knee pads we can get. Oh, it thinks I want army stuff. Skateboard knee pads.
Yeah, this one you sent me, is it a? Do they have different colors?
Yeah, had a few.
Okay. This one is digital. I really don't think that they're digital in Halo.
Oh, but it's the future.
No,
Everything's
but
digital in the future.
Halo Reach has that real nice aesthetic though, and I think that it comes from that more old school military look.
Oh my lord. I don't want $100 knee pads that are signed. Alright. I'm
Yeah, I feel like the knee pads are gonna be hard. Maybe buy a similar one and put a foam piece over top.
yeah. That's gonna be one that we have to go looking for.
Yeah, we'll probably go into that one a little bit more in depth later.
Because they have a weird... They have the standard, like, 6 rivet holes to hold onto the main body, but finding the specific strapping might have to make something special.
Yeah. What else can we buy?
Boots and gloves? Combat gloves.
Boots, I'd really recommend just going to your local military surplus and buying a $40 pair of boots.
I'm honestly just using my work boots.
Yeah.
At work I have to have low profile and shock resistant ones, so they're like SWAT boots. Here's a question.
Jacket.
Are the gloves fingerless?
I don't think so. I think your guy has his trigger finger, but the rest of his fingers are gloved.
I can't tell by the pixels.
But
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else has full gloves, it looks like.
Okay. So that's going to have to be something that I check if it's real in the game, of having a trigger finger exposed.
Yeah. And there's probably some with fingerless gloves, to be honest.
Well, you know, this just means I have an excuse to go play Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Oh no. What a fate I have to live.
Yeah, well, we were Google searching earlier. I mean, I was seeing guys with bandanas. Some of them had short sleeve shirts. So there's, just like in the Army, there's a lot of variations of the attire.
Yeah. Oh man. So many options for gloves. I'm gonna stop looking at that. Because, unfortunately, although it's really cool, we can't really put much onto this guy.
No. So we got pants, boots, gloves.
The only thing that we're really missing is a belt and pouches. So I think that one's going to be based all on personal preference of what sort of pouches you want to have.
Yeah.
Because based on the concept art, they just strap them on wherever.
Yeah. So number 1 and 7 both have the full mag pouches across the chest.
Yeah.
Then 3 and 4 have just like 2 and 3 piece pouches, just randomly placed mag pouches.
Yeah. And 3, it looks like he has like a little extra command pouch, as well as pistol magazines.
Yeah.
Do,
4 is just overloaded with pouches.
and a cool knife.
Yeah.
And it looks like maybe binoculars or something,
Oh, could be.
because there's the
Yeah.
little loop on the side poking out
Yeah.
of there.
That is probably binoculars then.
There's so many options. Huh.
Yeah, and again, just searching military surplus pouch,
Yeah.
different types of and, yeah.
All right. So, checklist of things that we need. Uh, I want to have a helmet and a hat.
And a hat. Okay.
Uh, I think that having the helmet like kind of just strapped onto the belt when I'm just wandering around,
Yeah.
because Outpost is during the summer and I don't know Philadelphia's temperatures off the top of my head. So having a cooler option seems like a good idea.
I think it'll be muggy,
Yeah.
my guess.
I grew up on the East Coast and like 40 with humidity wasn't too uncommon. So having the option to cool down, probably a good idea. Uh, Chest armor with a knife. I want that.
Knife.
Yeah. I like having the knife.
Yep.
I blame my past 2 Spartans that both have a knife on the shoulder. I gotta keep a trend up. I like the Gungnir shoulder.
Yeah, you did both shoulders, the gun mirror and the base security.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll make both and then see which one turns out nicer.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we have some time before our outpost.
What about helmet attachments? Did you like any
Oh, I didn't even consider those yet.
of those? We have time.
Yeah, I think we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
I love mixed metaphors. We definitely need 2 shins, 2 thighs,
Okay.
and I guess 2 knees, even though those are kind of attached to the shins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say they're part of the shins.
Yeah, just because that'll help with rotation for the knee pads.
Yeah.
From there, then we need boots, gloves, pants, a jacket, and then that, I guess, bulletproof vest type thing that has the weird armor on the back.
Oh yeah, the under armor.
Yeah, I'll just call it vest for now.
Okay. Yes.
And then some sort of belt.
Yeah. This is a pretty good checklist.
Yeah. It's not too daunting.
If you want to go back to that other concept again, I'll let you know what I'm doing.
Yeah. All
So
right.
as I mentioned before, I'm going to do it for my roommate, and I know he likes more stealthy kind of special ops characters. So
Here, I'll just zoom in on this guy for you.
go for that one. I don't want to have to explain why the ODST helmet is with the non-ODST armor, so I'm not going to do the ODST helmet
Okay.
because we don't know why that guy is like that.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to do black armor and maybe some kind of camo, like some kind of gray camo with it. We can maybe come up with a new job for him in the army.
A new fancy job.
Yeah. But yeah, I like those shoulders. I like the armor, the knees. So yeah, I think I'll do pretty much all that stuff there.
Are you gonna do any belts?
Like what?
I don't know, like any magazine pouches or other pouches on the thighs.
Yeah, definitely that pouch in the front. It's really helpful. I've seen ODSTs and Spartans have that, and it is really nice for carrying your cards and your phone and your wallet.
Yeah, I added a hard case onto my Spartan, and it is so useful.
Yeah.
Just all the business cards right in there.
Yeah. But even more so with this one because it's literally right in front of your face. And so when you're trying to like see and turn and stuff on your hip and it's like nope, it's right it's right there.
Uh, for me, that one is where all my power banks go. So it's like, okay, this is where my speaker and the microphone all go into there. So this space is usually occupied.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
same on Spartan too.
on this guy, I think it's going to be really comfortable.
Yeah.
Like the only parts that really need to be lit up are only small.
A lot of them have microphones, but I don't think it need to be functional.
Oh, you're right. Most of them do have an earpiece.
Yeah, I'll probably get some kind of just really cheap microphone headset. Probably find them on Amazon for $2.
Yeah, just like a replacement for some other
Yeah.
portable amp.
Yeah, it's just a wire pretty much.
Hmm, not bad.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and you said that you were gonna go with a black theme?
Yeah, definitely dark.
I think I'm gonna go with the grays and tans. I really like this guy. Did I mention I really like this guy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like them too. I don't think I'm gonna do all black though. I feel like a lot of the detail and the extra stuff gets lost if everything is black.
And I'm just gonna put it out there. Matching black fabrics to each other is really hard.
Yeah,
Color
pouches.
matching is a pain.
Yep.
Variation adds flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds good.
Uh,
Decals?
yeah, because a lot of these guys have their rank, maybe whatever unit they're with.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I don't
go
know.
back to Halopedia.
Yeah, definitely more in-game shots.
I want to see what actual units were on Reach.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Uh, Battle of Reach. Fall of Reach. Ooh, spoilers.
No, no.
Strength. Land assets. UNSC Army. It doesn't say what units, but that's okay. A lot of talk about Noble Team for some reason. Who the heck are those guys? Uh, is there battle at Sizdork Ridge? Here we go. Army, thousands of troops. 8th Armored Brigade, 34th Infantry Brigade, 124th Mechanized.
Which thread are you on?
I am on the Battle of Sizdork Ridge.
On Halopedia?
Yeah. 105th Shock Troops. There was ODSTs there, man. Alright. Infantry brigades. They totally don't really mention anything. That's cool. But we have unit numbers, which is good. So we can figure out where can we put those? Is there a unit crest anywhere that is visible on these guys?
So we determined the medic one.
Yeah.
And that's an ODST. I don't think that's a good one.
There's a UNSC insignia that goes on some of their helmets. Keep going back to that butt picture.
Yeah, definitely a UNSC. I'm gonna start keeping track of which logos we need to track down. So we got the medic one.
What is this logo, good sir?
I don't know, but it's on every shoulder. Almost every shoulder I've seen. So,
This one just straight up is UNSC in
oh, sorry, I meant every
text.
shoulder that has that top.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's on both gun gird variants.
Okay.
So I'm gonna draw that symbol just so I don't forget it.
Here's a.
Okay. Got the UNSC. We're definitely gonna need to find the bird, the UNSC Eagle logo.
We can probably put a UNSC Army crest somewhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna see Gungnir and see if it has an actual icon. Because it might just be the manufacturer's stamp.
That could be.
But it's hard to tell. I have a feeling it isn't because I'm looking at concept art of the helmet and it just straight up says Gungnir on it. So
we're looking at decals, but this is also when I really look at any unusually significant things. Like, oh, is that light colored green? Oh, is that, stripe left facing slant or right facing slant? Just kind of take note of all the little details. One of them I'm noticing is on the chest piece, some of them have a little red square on the right strap.
I think that's a quick release.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because if you look at it, all of them have some sort of webbing that goes from the back and then goes through a D-ring, and then it looks like it's a place to quick pop it off.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And based on personalization, it looks like they have some sort of color splash in the center of the chest panel and then an icon there.
I'm going to send you another in-game one.
Okay.
This shows that red square pretty well. But it also shows that they have kind of like 3 triangles right in the middle of their chest. Look at the lady on the left.
Okay.
Oh, is
So
that
that's
not a clear image?
It's not super high poly, but it does the job.
The one I found is better.
No, this'll work.
Okay.
Cause yeah, that looks like the chevrons for rank.
Oh, okay. That could be it.
Ah, that's an idea. Rank structure.
Yeah, possibly rank on chest.
I swear I know how to spell. It's been a day. UNSC rank structure.
I'm gonna take note of that ripcord, the red ripcord.
Uh,
There's also the green lights, green light on the helmet, green light on the thighs. All right. Did you find any of the rank systems? Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, if it's the normal chevron system, it could just be marking that the left one is a sergeant. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And it would make sense to have that as a central location.
I believe it.
Oh man, we're gonna have to choose our ranks.
Can we just get Fangs to appoint us ranks?
Yep.
All right.
Do you guys in Washington Battalion have fake ranks?
No.
Do you guys have a rank structure?
No. Negative.
Do you have an emblem that you have all agreed on using?
Nope.
Okay. Uh, Halo 3 Delta logo.
You made a Delta logo?
No,
In Halo 3.
yeah, in Halo 3 there's actually an icon, player emblem.
For those of you that don't know, TurboCharizard is the battalion commander for Delta Battalion, which is Vancouver.
And Vancouver.
And Vancouver.
Steel. Let's add some different colors. Hey, look at this. There's one that's straight up just called Delta.
Yeah, that's just the little tick mark.
Yep. And unbeknownst to me, it shows up on the CQB helmet in Halo Reach. So it's just a thing now.
Nice.
It's already on one of my helmets. It's great.
That's pretty cool.
It was totally on purpose, and I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna hide this somewhere on my armor. I don't know where.
I'm gonna send you another reference of a new logo I spotted.
A new logo.
So this one doesn't have that weird hexagon on his shoulder. He has the bird symbol.
Okay. That's similar to the image with the 9 different helmets.
Oh yeah.
Because one of them just has it on the upper section.
Okay. Take note that this is Bungie's Eagle Crest. 343 has a different Eagle Crest. That one. If you want to try to hit that deployment tier, you can't mix new game stuff with old game armors.
Oh, here you go. This is actually a really good image, Duke.
When I say,
That red strap,
yeah,
that's totally the quick release.
oh, yeah, it shows it tilted out.
Yeah. Good find.
Okay.
Plus it shows some of the detailing in the helmet for sections at different heights.
Yeah. Looks like he has a light inside his helmet for those that want to do the full visor.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of reflection.
Yeah. And the face would be darked out with that brim so wide.
Yeah. Plus you can see this big goofy collar.
Oh, I found more. The bottom half of his shoulder has even more stickers.
Oh, even more stickers?
Yeah.
Now here's the question. Are there any that kind of overlap with the Reach Spartans, like the yellow and black warning?
The picture I just sent you has one I've seen on Spartans. If you zoom in on the right and left side of the shoulder, there's 2 sets of red stripes that have white triangles inside of them.
Okay.
That is a Spartan.
And
emblem.
there's a barcode on this one.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that... I remember seeing a medical reference.
Well, the ODSTs have their blood type, but that's not the same as this.
No, but I remember seeing one in a shoulder somewhere. I think it was a reference image of that UA armor piece, and inside the lower indent it had.
Oh, yep, I found it. And just so you guys know, I'll be posting this links to these photos on the main thread on 405.
We'll be posting so much stuff.
Yeah. All right,
Alright.
so yeah, this shows that lower part of the shoulder you were mentioning, and it does have the ODST blood type sticker in it.
Yeah, it's not the full tally plate, but it's just the medical reference barcode in the small square.
Yep.
Some of the Spartan helmets actually have that just beside the right ear. Alright, here's a philosophical, I guess, question for you, Duke.
Okay.
When you're doing this, do you put your actual blood type?
I think I would, because I wouldn't see a downside to doing it.
Yeah. I've seen people debate it just for accuracy because
Yep.
in game they don't often have all the blood types.
Oh yeah.
But
I've seen all the blood types made. Somebody's made them before.
yeah, so you're the school of thought of definitely put your real one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's a character like
Oh,
we
that's a really good point.
we built that one for George, for that little kid, and instead of putting his blood type, we put George's blood type on it.
That is a good point as well for character accuracy. Cool.
See, still seeing if I can find more stickers.
Because stickers are the best part.
Yeah, I like it.
I just airbrush everything on. I make stencils and go crazy.
Yeah, you got airbrush. I don't. But I feel like there's a tutorial I wrote on how to put decals on, thanks to Asgardian Hammer.
The water slide decals?
Yeah, super easy. Doesn't take long at all. You don't have to buy special stuff except for the paper.
Actually, where was that one with the medical information? Was that a white back?
No, it was
Or was it transparent?
clear back. Yeah,
Damn it.
show up very well.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of the white back stuff left over still.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. C'est la vie. Probably something I should probably go pick up.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem if I have black armor. How am I gonna put black UNSC logos on it?
Gunmetal, good sir.
Yeah. Oh wow, there's a treasure trove of butts in this thread here.
So I had that other image where it was the medic.
Okay.
And he had a mysterious pouch with a red thing. I think this is a different view on it.
I've seen the red tab on the pouches too.
I still don't know what this is. It might be magazines? Here, one check. M6G. Halo Reach. Is it the G in Reach? I don't remember. I'm just trying to match the base of the magazine to that image.
Oh, okay.
No. It could be. Because it has that same peak.
I have a better quality image of that red thing.
Of the red thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it so I don't lose the image quality. I'll send it to you.
I think it's a double magazine pouch.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Now my question is, he's not holding an M6. Where is he holstering the pistol?
On the thigh? I thought the troopers did it on their thigh. But here's that better quality image of the red thing.
Better quality image of red thing. Oh, poor guy. I mean, that's one strategy of seeing thing. Find dead guy on ground, he's not gonna move.
The textures on that, this is definitely anniversary
Yeah.
CE. Textures are awesome for that. So yeah, it looks like a magazine pouch and just some kind of red fabric in between the two, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You can even see the stitching in the red fabric. Holy cow.
And you can see that there's a fabric that runs between the top of the chest plate and then that ab plate.
Oh yeah, nice.
And whatever buckle that is for the belt.
Yep.
So we can do some buckle matching.
Yep.
Oh man. The minutia of this is going to get to us.
We'll get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I vote that we kind of wrap this up because we've got a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we covered most of it. We got a game plan. We know what we're gonna build. We know what we're gonna buy. We've scaled it. We've looked for emblems.
Yeah. And we found a bit of lore that we can apply to all our different troopers. So
Yeah.
we kind of got a story. Would you say that we've built a character?
I'm getting there. I think you've got the character more than I have, but I'll keep thinking about it, and I've definitely got a good game plan.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you kind of have to run it past your roommate.
Yeah.
I just have to run it past this thing. So,
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
like to give the characters stories too. Like you had looked up battles. Like I think that's fun to look up the battle that your character fought in and maybe make up one too.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll look up a ship, see if I can get a ship's crest that I'm
Oh
attached
yeah,
to.
ship's crests are cool.
Because if we went with Halo Wars, could be with the Spirit of Fire.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there's stuff online that people make that you can buy.
So many options.
Yeah.
Oh man. I have a feeling I'm just going to be flipping a coin and choosing things based on that result.
Well, we also only have a couple months to do this, so sometimes you got to make sacrifices.
Yep. I've
Sean.
got 2.5 months to build something.
Yep.
I think we got it.
Yep. So next week we'll start building with foam, I think, right?
Yeah, that sounds like a good thing. Uh, I vote we start with the chest.
Yeah.
Just as a good basis, and then we can work from there. Because it's some nice strong shapes that are nice and easy. No, not too many small details.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good to me.
I'm just looking at this dead guy.
Yep.
But
Strong to the end.
I mean, the strongest way to end is keep going back to the butt shot.
Clearly.
Yeah, just keep going back to the butt shot. But I mean, for a proper closing, we should go to this, because inspiration.
Yeah, those guys are so cool.
Did I mention I really like the fifth one? I keep going back.
Yeah, I think so.
I keep mentioning that I really like the fifth one. All right.
Well, that's how you want to build it.
I say that we call this episode 1 of Bucket to Boots closed, and I guess we'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah, for the brave souls.
All right. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you planet side.
Later.